Hello again, this is Old Man PHP. I create PHP video tutorials for the old guys who want to learn a new skill and compete with the young crowd. As you can see here, video number 125E. In the last video, we talked about how we changed some few things by adding the session, user ID, and of course changing the SQL commands to add, so that way when you do log in, it logs into the right stuff because you're all sharing a same database, right? You could buy it and you can use it as a standalone, just because it doesn't matter, right? If you let's say a company and then you buy into this warehouse company and it keeps track of, you can add more into this. You can add items, you can have not items, fields from the table, because I did as much as I could to see what it would require. Simple stuff, because I wanted to do this stuff like for kitchens and stuff like that. But you can use it for warehouse and stuff. And that's when on the next few videos, because we're going to have the next few videos, because I'm going to do 3 other reports after this report form. Right now we're just going to create this form, so that way you'll be able to use it. It's going to be self-contained. It's not going to have like like a lot of pieces. Like in other words, going to call a lot of let me see, the files like we did with the master template and the other stuff. It's just going to be self-contained. And let's say for some reason you call it out from somewhere. Let's say somehow that URL ended up somewhere else. It won't let you do it because you have to be logged onto the system for the reports to work. And right now it's not going to be. I don't have it included inside the what was it? Let's get over here. Let's go. It's not included here, and I will have that. I'm gonna make this. This is a short video, so don't worry. I'm gonna have that set up, okay? But it's gonna be reports. We're gonna name it reports that PHP, which it was HTML. It doesn't have any, because I wanted to make this a self-contained PHP script that combines like all 3 elements, right? Like it handles the database pull, displays a clean Bootstrap file. We're going to be using the Bootstrap 5 table. Remember, we already showed you in HTML the header, the actual thing, the CDNs, where you can get those things from, and it includes an efficient zero-dependency CSV export feature that I'm going to add to it. And we'll be able to do that too. So that's going to be in the next video. But in this video, just wanted to show you the actual HTML thing, because people, I don't know what to say. It's just I'm doing my best. Some people want like nothing possible, but you know how it is. Things happen sometimes. If you came this far on the course, that means you have already picked up a lot of PHP too. Yes, a lot of times it goes one ear, comes out the. It goes into the brain, and you kind of forget a lot of this. You have to kind of go visit. That's why I did a lot of examples so you can play around with it, right? And then, after a while, you're gonna know things, right? I showed you how when we first started with this inventory system, how clean, and it was like it's just straight up simple. But then as we went, what we did, we started adding more and more and more and more and more and more stuff to it, right? I'm sorry. If you guys got like a little bit of coffee, take a quick sip, because I'm gonna see if I do. Let me take a little sip of this. Okay, let's see. I just spilled it on myself. I can't believe it. Oh man, I just clean t-shirt. Ah, I guess I need a bib. Oh, by the way, I got this air conditioner started. Hold on 1 second. I'm so sorry. I am very sorry. Didn't realize it. Um, so we're gonna have like the PHP output stream, right? We're gonna call it. It's gonna be called PHP :// output, and of course we're gonna make it a write. You're gonna see that tomorrow on the next video. Uh, Beginners always think that they have to create like a physical file on the server and link to it to use the like to create CVS files, text files, different types of files, and I'm gonna be showing how to like stream, like a CVS straight to the browser, just like that, from the header. It's a great idea of doing things. I mean, there are. How about in the comments below if you know about different reports that you've heard of for inventory. Let me know, because that way I can create those reports too, and then I'll have it included. Maybe instead of having 4, we'll have 5 or 6. Anyway, so let's get over here, and this is what this looks like. Right now, I told you we can't do anything, right? Now, the name of the report is going to be, we're going to call it report.php. I don't have it included inside my index. I don't have it, I mean, in the, in the dashboard. I don't have it included in there, so we're going to call it from the top. We're going to go over here, and we're going to say report. That's not what I gave it. You can give it whatever you want. I call it report. As you get more specific about what reports do, and name it that. You know what I mean? So that way you remember. Okay, we're gonna say report.php. Let's say, right? So now when you hit it, look what you get. You get inventory stock reports. But there's nothing here. Absolutely nothing. But this is what it's going to look like. We're going to have the SKU. We're going to have the item name, the current quantity, and the last update of this list. Right now it says no items found in your inventory, and we have a button for the to export to a CSV file. Wonder what that looks like. I think I did one. I'm gonna search it in a few seconds. Okay. So what I did was I couldn't wait any longer to run, because this is not a HTML course. I have been showing you a lot of HTML stuff, and I have been sharing you the file name, so you have to just take it and play around, and then you learn it, right? At least I'm giving you a step up, right? But this is what it looks like. Right now it's doing this right here. See? And right here is where you're going to put all your PHP stuff, because we're going to have it self-contained. The moment you call this again, it's going to do all that PHP stuff right up here. What it's going to do is just going to connect to a database, definitely, right? And then you're going to call it. You're going to use the select statement to call all that information that we need so we can populate the screen. So if we're doing that first one, Adam, what is it? Not Adam. Admin, he had 10 items, right? So you're going to see 10 items. The other guy, Andres at gmail.com, well, he only had 1, so you just see 1. Okay? And we're going to do that. But right now, this is how. Remember, this is HTML5. We're doing doc type HTML. This is how you know. And then, of course, your language is going to be E. This is the HTML. This is how it starts. And this is the ending right here. And in between that, once you get that, you got the header. The header does all this. Now, the header is You could. There's a lot of stuff you need to add into the header in real life if you're gonna do a real website. Though you need to put a lot. Over here, since we're only doing reports, this is all really what you need. The viewpoint means that if I went like this, see how it kind of moves to the beginning. That's pretty good. And I'm pretty sure that if we got it smaller, this button will probably pop up here, or maybe at the bottom right here. All right, let's just bring it back down over here. And this is what it looks like. The export file. So this is what it is. So this is the Bootstrap. Remember I told you Bootstrap 5.3. This is what we're going to be using. That's what it is. It minimized means that they took out all the spaces, so you don't have to. And it's a CDN. You don't have to have it on your directory. You could if you download it, but this is the best way to do it. It's faster. You save space too. Now you do the body, right? I want it light, which is what this looks like. It's a light color. It seems like this is white, and this kind of like an off-white, kind of like close to a gray maybe. And then this one, of course, is a little darker. And that's what this is. See, it has the container. Remember I told you everything is boxes. We're using Flex. We're adjusting the stuff. I'm not going to give you what this is. This here, this craziness right here, I'm using the SVG stuff. No, I think in the very beginning, when we started this journey together, I showed you the different types. You know, you got your regular image, and then you got the SVG, and it's actually these things. This is what see, by looking at this is the actual. On the other way, when you're doing the IMG, the image, you gotta show the source, where the picture is, right, where it's sitting. And then what happens is it reads that directory, finds that picture, puts it up. But in this case, this does this stuff. It's like it maps. It's crazy, right? It's really crazy. And that's what gives you this right here. See that little dumb thing right there? That's what that is. This little thing here. I could have just used that other thing that Bootstrap also has to give you pictures. The little icon things. Right? And then you got your word, export, and here, look, div. So you got an A. Check it out. It's actually an A href. Normally, you know how you see things where it has you know, you're reading stuff and you got like a word and it has underground, but that means that's an href. That's when you put this cursor right on there and it gives you that finger. That means that you can actually click on it and it'll do something, right? Well, this is kind of like that, but it's using the href, and this stuff right here, this right here, the process flex, all that stuff from Bootstrap is what gives you that button. That's what that is, okay? And all this stuff, all that craziness is that little thing there. And you can do it more cheaper using the I command. I showed you that already when we did the Bootstrap thing. The what is that? The one with the color borders and stuff. Remember that? It has little icon, little things. Because we're using it'll be something different. It'll be something like this. Look, it was something like this, right? And then you have a whole bunch of stuff in between it. It will be something like that with a bunch of, you know, things. And that's how you get the icon stuff out of it. Let's save this anyway, because I don't want to. No, I guess not. And that's what that is. On the next video, I'll show you how to add all that PHP stuff here that's going to read the database, and it's going to populate this whole thing. All right? Anyway, as just to let you know, man, you want to learn these things because the highlight of this whole thing is that you're going to, like, especially you being a beginner, right? You don't need to create a physical file on the server to link to it, right? To create this. This here will create a file. Let me see if I can find it, what it would look like. Let's see. If I go here, maybe I did download it. I think I did. Let me see. Maybe. Oh, here we go. See what this looks like? See how it says SV. see if yes. Wait a minute. See what it looks like right here. Look. Right here. See? That's what that looks like. Let's make it bigger. See what it looks like? By you hitting that button, you created it's like a text file. It's a text file, but you make it look like this. That way, you can take this information, right? This file, this name, this right here, what you see. This one right here. This name, this one right here. This one was where we had an error. This is the actual after I fixed that error. You get everything, remember? Once you log in, then you get this information. Once you do the PHP stuff here, it's going to check to see that is an active user, meaning that you logged in. Because we're going to put stuff in here, right? If you don't do this and you do this, you're going to get an error saying that you need to log in. There's an error, there's a problem with it, and you need to log in to use this stuff, right? So that's why when you log in and then you go use the reports, you'll see all that information. But right now I got nothing. I got no PHP that's giving it to you. Anyway, that's about it. You'll see it tomorrow on the next video. Again, just remember, one more thing I want to say, the security, right? When you use the PDO, you know how we've been using PDO, security using PDO? You're using like bound parameters, like you know how you do the double colon, the placeholders, to ensure that even if you multiple users are in the system, a user can only ever generate that report for their own data, only their own data. I'm going to show you that. Don't worry, that's going to be the. And then the UX touch, right? I mean, it looks kind of nice. I mean, if I kind of go like this, it has that nice little touch. The UX, right? We're using the Bootstrap conditional logic, right? Turning the quantity badge red. If you got like 5 or less, you'll see it. You'll see it. And then that adds that professional, production ready feel that, you know, that people want, reporter, or even you guys, YouTube audience, love to see. So hopefully, you know, we'll get that going. I already do it, have it. I have it sitting somewhere else. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut and paste that whole thing, put it in there. So we don't have to waste our time printing, because first it's going to show my credential, and I do not want to show you that. Oh, wait a minute. You know what I just thought about? Yeah, we'll get that fixed, and we'll do that whole thing. Anyway, tomorrow video, that will have that information for you. Again, we reached the bottom. You know, please give me a thumbs up. Help me out here. And the better, the more I learn, and the more I learn how to create better videos. I heard that I could use what is it called? Because I am using a Mac and it's small and it's messed up. Like half of it is black or in a weird way. I don't know what happened. It's like a TV when it blows up in a bulb, but you see some stuff, but you see like burnt out stuff, like black. That's what I'm looking at. That's why everything seemed to be kind of small and everything. I'm doing my best, but once I get my new computer, hopefully, then it'll be a lot better, and then I'll have. But the thing that I'm talking about, I don't know, is it called? What is it called? It's with an I. iPhoto, iRecord. I saw somebody was doing it. I'm like, oh man, I need to do that. I can edit my stuff. I know you can edit stuff in using YouTube editor, but I still haven't gotten to I don't know. Well, soon. Anyway, thank you very much. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know anything you want. Put it in there, and you know, because I do read them, and I'll reply. Thank you very much. Till next time. Good night.